Hey, so this is Taylor with Major Outdoors. Crazy hair day, I guess. I'm gonna go over how to install a new BassBoat Technologies mount. This is for a Z20 or Z20. I did have this thing, had this little Lowrance flush mounted. Pretty easy to get out. You had like one little wing nut thing you had to take off, and then kind of just started pulling on it. And then I just kind of used a small flat bar, and then there was a little bit of a rubber gasketing. You're gonna have to take that off. So how I have been doing it is I take this and it tells you to mount all these screws. So I kind of just let it sit in there. You know, it's probably got a little 1/4 inch reveal up here, which is nice for the thing. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna mark out your holes with a Sharpie. In this hole, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a couple on the bottom down in here. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take, so then once I get this ready, I'll show you the next step. So this, I just set it in here, marker holes. So quick, one other thing I did real quick is I just took a pan, a cake pan, and threw it in there. The only reason I did that is A, to catch the drill dust you're gonna make, and then B, when you do go in to put your nylon lock nuts and washers on it, I just wanted to make sure they didn't fall, and then I had to be searching them for a while. So I did that. You can do that or not. So now I'm gonna get to drilling. So I got a 1/4 inch drill bit right here. I am using cobalt. It normally drills through this stuff a little bit easier. So what I'm gonna do after every hole is I'm just gonna vacuum it out real quick, and then actually for the first one I'm gonna set a screw in there so I don't have to worry about it shaking around that much. So they give you this little baggie right here, everything you need. I had one, so there's this little plastic coupling that you're gonna have to thread on there, and then the washer and the lock nut will go on the back side. So first I'm gonna hand thread this. So for this step, you're just gonna need, I'm using impact, just go really light. And number 2 Phillips, and then I'm just using automatic locking one. This is like a smaller size one, so I'm gonna lock this in the back. So I don't know what size it is. It says on the instructions. So all I did here now, so this is actually a dummy. This doesn't do anything. This one's not super tight, but tight. And then all I did is thread that one through the hole. So now I'm gonna drill all of them out, and then I'm gonna take this off and then wipe it, vacuum it, get all the dust out. So now I'm gonna drill the rest of the holes. Oh, I just switched drills. The reason I switched drills is this one's got a smaller head, so it's easier to get in tight places. Okay, so I drilled out all the holes but the bottom one. I don't think I can get my drill. Yeah, it's just too tight. So I'm gonna have to pull this thing off, and then I'll drill that last one and make sure I mark it really good, because Black Sharpie on a darkish boat doesn't come up very easy. Also, really nice thing about this thing locking, I thought I just dropped this thing down in the hole. It's locked in there. Okay, so do not tell my dad I am using his tools because A, I think these are a joke, 12 volts. He has 18 volts too, but I just... Yeah, that's sweet. I need one of these. So now I'm just gonna grab my microfiber cloth, just wipe it down. Now these things are only new once. So these are all Allen mounted brackets, so I'm gonna go get my bird units and then put those on. So I just got the mounts on here. I'm just gonna leave it as is. So one thing I did mess up, right? I'll bring this down real quick. One thing I messed up is they only give you hardware for 7 holes, and this already had the pre-mounted thing. I did drill this hole out because there's 3 on top, 1 over here, 1 there, that's 5. And then you got 3 on the bottom. So if you have a pre-flush mounting, this one, I'm trying to show you. I'd leave the fiberglass there. I didn't really drill a hole. There was already a hole there. So what I'm gonna try to do is they specify that it's a 10, right here, that's a 10 30-seconds. Quarter, 1 by 1 1/4, and they give you a couple extra hardware pieces, so I'm just going to take one of those dust caps and the nylon lock nuts and then put it over top once I go get one. So that's about it. This is the mount, and you know, I mean, I can yank on this thing and it ain't going anywhere, which is very nice to see. I'm not sponsored by them at all. I just picked this one because a couple of my buddies said they really like it. There's a couple things I really like about it, and there's a couple things I don't really like about it. I really can't see my speed gauge or my RPM gauge, and I have like digital that I can trim down or trim up modes. With that being said, I really don't troll with this thing, so that is something you're gonna have to consider, but this is how it looks right now. This is the installation, and then you're just gonna run your wires through these little peepholes on the sides. But yeah, that's it. And then I can kind of show you from the back side. And you're just gonna run your wires through there. Yeah. So this is the installation of the BassBoat's technology dual mount. You know, if you're gonna put one yourself, it's strong. I haven't used it yet, but I'm pretty happy. It's all galvanized and everything. I'm pretty excited about that. So there is one thing I don't love is they kind of like, they took a bracket, I'm assuming at their shop, and then traced out this line. That's the thing is everyone's going to be picking their own graphs and everything, and I like how they did that, but could they do it with like a pencil? Maybe it is pencil. I don't think it is. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, never mind. Scratch that whole idea. This all wipes off. This is just chalk. Okay.